Hey there everyone, this is Life Rick. Welcome back to my playthrough of Etrian Odyssey 3. Today, we are going to do a lot of things. Mainly subclassing, maybe a little bit of Stardoor, I don't know yet. Let's just figure this out. So, last time we did a lot of plot stuff. This time we're going to do a lot of game stuff. And by game stuff, I mean we're probably not going to make any progress in the third or maybe even the first stratum today. But we are going to do a lot of work. So we have to go back to R mode. And first we need to figure out, okay, here's my team, what subclasses do I want? And the answer to that is, I don't know. And the other answer to that is, I do know. It depends on who we're talking about. So, let's go over to the Explorers Guild and figure out first what we want the subclasses of the other people we have planned. So I know who I want for these, I know who I want for that. And I know what I want for, well, all of the farm team, but they're not relevant right now. I know what I want for Sarah. So let's start with these guys, where we just go back to the Deep City and set subclasses for them. Okay, Winona is part farmer. Phoebe is part hoplite. Ryan is part buccaneer. Vincent is part wildling, unless I want to change it up to something else about now. Maybe we'll just hold on to that. And Sarah is part ninja. Alright, so that's the stuff that was pretty much guaranteed. The other stuff that's guaranteed for subclassing is the farm team, and the fact that it doesn't really matter what you give the farm team, except for Vincent. It really doesn't matter what you get to your farm team. Just subclass them something and just move on, because you're not using them for combat. You're just subclassing them because subclassing gives you 5 extra skill points. And when you're a farm team, 5 extra skill points is a lot of skill points. So we're just going to set subclasses here. We're just going to go down the line and make them all princes, which makes everybody feel royal and happy. And that is what matters. Very nice. And they've probably gained a few levels from combat study, etc., etc. Let's take a look here. 3 levels from combat study, and then 5 levels from the subclassing. I think it's time we got Kino's up here. Okay, cool. That's a good start. Tiara's getting Safe Stroll. Go ahead and get that maxed out for no good reason. And, okay, we already got you, Whitney. Were you working on anything in particular, Whitney, or were you just working on Earth's Bounty before we were doing this? Which is pretty much probably the case. In which case, sure. Let's get you Safe Stroll as well. Even if it's not as effective as the other person's Safe Stroll. And likewise for you. Get Safe Stroll on all the farmers. That'll give us a good start. Okay, so that was great. That was the easiest part of this episode for me. The rest is getting the rest of this figured out. Okay, Gandrick here, Zara and Vincent. Okay, we got Zara down. We got all the new guys down. What about the old guys? What's happening to the old guys? Well, Amina doesn't super need a subclass yet. She's going to be hanging around with us probably for a little bit longer, unless I want to replace her with Ryan right now, which is probably going to happen. Then I'm not sure if she needs anything, really. I could make her H-in and just continue leveling her up as normal, and that would be just fine. I would have no problem with that whatsoever. Kira is actually one of the obvious ones that I should have realized was obvious. Gonna have to have an MP somewhere, and that will be Kira. Even though she won't be hanging around with us for a lot out of the adventure, I will be grinding these people off on the side, because that's just really easy for me to do. And Gandra is the other one that's like, okay, last time I went Gandra with PM, and that worked out pretty okay. I'm thinking of PN instead, because PN means you can slam a duplicate into the back line, and you can prevent order both sides. But really, I can already do that if I carry both Kira and Gandra, so this one's kind of up in the air. What I'm gonna say is I want probably M, because that's where Resurrect and Refresh Party is, where a lot of good things are for a support classing like character. Ninja could be good, but isn't really for her. Buccaneer is also the same case. It could be good, but isn't really. Wildling could be okay, but not really. Hoplite could be okay, but not really. Gladiator could be okay, but not really. You know, there's a lot of that for when it comes to the princess. Ninja could probably give me the most versatility, because it could give me two users of Adna Hilo. Let me set up more than one per kind of order. It's really confusing and not very easy to know what to give your prince or princess as their subclass. So that's why I always have problems when I want to figure out who I want to what I want Gandra to do. Amina doesn't really appreciate anything, and Vincent is another one who probably should just get Wildling because that's what I'm used to. Alright, so what that means is that the only people we haven't subclassed are these two, Gandra and Amina. And I have no idea. Look, we spent 6 minutes doing this already, and all we've been doing is going through menus and selecting who we want to have what subclasses. Like, really, dude, this is not an easy thing. I could probably just do M and basically repeat what I did last time I played the game. That was fun. I think I'm gonna throw you guys a little bit of wind here. If you know a productive subclass for my prince, because I have a lot of the jobs already filled, and really she's there for Monarch March and for basically Monarch March. That's her one job, that and attack and guard order. So it's like, I don't know what other jobs she could possibly really take advantage of. So if you want to throw me a bone there, you can. Likewise with Amina, she doesn't really matter because she's getting replaced later, if not right now. So we'll just ignore her. Alright, let's go to armor mode and let's do what people have been waiting for, and that's rearrange the party. So what we want is we want Gandra. Amina's probably getting replaced. Kira's probably getting replaced. Phoebe is down here. Ryan is in the back. Let's see. Zara's in the back. And Whitney is in the back. That looks about right. No, not Whitney. What the hell am I thinking? Winona and Whitney are not the same person. I could probably even put her in the front with great success, because she does have defensive kind of skills. Maybe we should pick Amina purely because we need a little bit of somebody on the front. I like the 3 front, 2 back, but I also like the 2 front, 3. They're both really good in this game. Probably let's just experiment with new people, because that's the best way to do it. Mina and Lyra are never going to be touched for the rest of this main game playthrough. Don't worry about them. We need you to get gun mastery. Let's see. I want not swashbuckling, but I want pincushion. That's going to require both rapier and gun mastery to 10. That's going to take a while. Maybe I want to start endless battle. Maybe I just want to make my way to pincushion. Both work. So I'm just going to shove gun mastery all the way up to 10. Get rapier mastery started. Make our way to swashbuckling. He's gonna get that in basically no time, because he'll get it around level 16. That would be great. He just doesn't have the TP to spam it, but that's okay because we have an item supplier. Maybe that's what Gandra's job can be, is just another item supplier. The way, so that would be our keen item market. I don't know if we actually need keen item. I think we can do our ready threads now, right guys? You think? Yeah, let's do ready threads now. We don't need to get keen item market. So let's pass on that. I'm gonna get camp mastery to at least 5 for slap awake. Slap awake's 1, waste not to... Yeah, that will essentially get the basics out of the way. So waste not 5. And then slap awake 1. Where's slap awake in the stupid list? Here it is. Okay, she has basically just stolen Vincent's job. Okay, you want Bushin. Whenever you subclass for ninja, you usually want Bushin. So where is Bushin on this stupid list? Here it is. Category 3. And how close are we to Fire Prophecy? Binary Fire's at 5. Fire Sword needs to go up. Alright, well, subclassing seemed to have taken the entire episode away from me. For the next little while, I'm going to grind them up. Then once they're around level 20, we'll try introducing them into the main team, and we're going to see how well the third and first stratums work out. I'm going to see you guys then. Goodbye.